My name is Adeola. I studied MSc Accounting and Finance. I graduated from Aston Business School in 2010.
My name is Temitope Adeola. I studied MSc Human Resource Management and Business in 2000. I graduated in 2010. I also did an MBA in 2016 and graduated in 2017.
I remember going to the library, so I was using the library a lot when I was in Aston. We actually met in the library. So I used this. So that's why I remember the library had this quiet corner on the last floor, right? Because I love reading in a quiet place. So I go to a quiet space almost every day, right? After classes, I go to a quiet corner. I really love that space because in that space, people don't talk, people don't gist compared to other floors in the building. So I typically go there. So I remember going to library. Sometimes I have like my drink, my biscuits, just stay there all day till night. Sometimes they come tell you, we're about to close the library, please can you leave? And that was probably one of my major activities when I was in Aston Business School.
As you can tell, he's the geek in the family. I typically was the last minute sort of person in Aston. And so I had an essay that was due on a Monday, and then I had to go to the quiet corner on a Sunday to sort of read and, rush through my work. And there was this nerd sitting somewhere in the corner, reading, and I just needed something from him. And then we got speaking. We realized we were both Nigerians, and that's how we met, really. So, as you can tell, that's really my favorite memory from Aston. For me, one of the things that I took away from Aston wasn't just the theoretical bit of the work, but it was just how practical all of the modules that we did were. Very practical, very easy to adapt to, real life and work. And I think one of the things that I learned, especially with the MSc when I was coming straight from university, was how to build relationships, especially where, it's a diverse community. And this has really helped me now a lot. I can connect a lot more to it because now I work in a multinational organization. So those skills that I learned, working in teams of diverse cultures has helped me do really well now in the team that I work in. So I am the learning manager for Coca-Cola Hellenic Bottling Company in Nigeria. I'm pretty much responsible for leadership, learnings, and capability buildings for the teams in Nigeria.
I currently lead a company called Cardinal Stone Registrars, one of the leading registrar businesses in Nigeria, the Nigerian financial services market today. I think the Aston courses were designed to bring the best out of students, right? I studied MSc Accounting and Finance. I learned dependence, right? Aston taught me how to be independent. You do 10 courses in a semester, and you need to go sit in the library, look for the textbooks, read it through yourself. When you face the exams or you're preparing for the exams, you see practical how you apply all the things you've read and all the things you were taught at the same time. So it wasn't a course designed to just allow you to read the theoretical part of the course. It was designed to bring out the best in you, for you to be, one, self-aware of what you know, two, to be able to decide the kind of success you want to achieve in Aston, because then the more you read, the more you're better prepared for the exams, right? You can just rely on what you were taught in class, because even the professors will tell you, please read more. The sort of questions you're going to be asked in the exam is going to test your understanding of my courses, your understanding of the practicality of the concepts I'm teaching. So again, Aston taught me independence, how to spend time developing yourself, and how to be the best in whatever you do.
Pretty much we found out that, we were both Nigerians, and I think one of the really great things about Nigeria, about Aston, is the community that you can build there. You'll find out that there are a lot of, Nigerians there. So we started to hang out, with other Nigerians, have dinner together, have lunch together. We found out that we had a lot of things in common. We went to a party once. I realized he was a horrible dancer, so I needed to help his dancing skills. And pretty much we became friends. And of course, from then on, a long-term relationship started, which has led to a marriage with 2 beautiful kids.
The Aston Birmingham combo is one of the best things that have ever happened to me, right? In the UK when I went to do my masters. Not only just Aston alone, also the city where Aston is located. Not as hectic as a lot of the other major cities you see in the UK, right? And then it has everything every other city, all of the big cities have. So it can actually be called one of the biggest cities. It's actually one of the biggest cities in the UK. And then to Aston, one of the greatest part of Aston is the multicultural environment where you find yourself. It's an environment where you don't feel alone at all. I had friends that were from Germany, I had friends that were from France, I had friends that were from Russia. You just see all people from different parts of the world, not only your own country, and just allows you to learn about the different cultures. I really enjoy mixing with the different people from the different cultures, and I continue to appreciate the opportunity of studying at Aston. So yes, for those planning to go study in the UK, I would recommend Aston. Because that was a one-off experience to be able to mix with people of different cultures in one single location at a time. I'm not sure even the conferences and seminars has allowed me to have that level of exposure since I left Aston. So Aston offers you one of the most interesting experience of studying a master's and also living in a city that exposes you to different cultures, and also the fact that Aston is located at the city center. I can tell you that that just makes it. I know a number of schools that were located outside of town, but Aston being in the city center, or that's combined with Birmingham, is one of the best things that can happen to you studying in the UK.
So I would just add that if you're looking to come to Aston, be prepared to read, but also be prepared to have fun. It's a really great environment for you to meet people, for you to have fun, and for you to open yourself to the really new and nice experiences that life has to offer. So yeah, I would say come to Aston. Okay, so it's a funny story. I had, done my MSc in Human Resource Management in 2010, and that's when we met. And I had been working in the banking sector for almost 5 years at some point. I was getting a bit stressed. I needed a break from work. I had tried to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. I had run it by my husband, and I was saying to him, look, I'm really tired. I need something to do.
And then maybe a couple of days after we had that discussion, I typically get emails from Aston Alumni, right? I get emails from time to time. And an email just landed in my inbox and says, Aston is offering global scholarships to 10 students globally. Past alumni of the school, fully funded scholarship for an MBA program. I'm like, oh wow, this looks interesting. My wife is trying to do something different. She wants a break. So I sent it down, called her off my work and said, I sent you an email, can you just check it? But they said 10 people globally. Are you sure we're going to qualify? They're going to look at just 10 people across the world. She's like, sure, let's try it. And then we started. Right, she did the application. She was like, I'm out on stage 1, I'm moving to the next stage. And then one day she sent me an email like, guess what? I got qualified. I've been offered a fully funded scholarship MBA to Aston Business School. I'm like, wow. And that was it. That was how she went back.
Yes, and for me, that was a really unique experience because, the difference between the MSc and the MBA was that in my MBA experience, I now had a bit of work experience, so I knew what I wanted to gain from the course. I found that really great. Another thing that I found really exciting was that I could go with my daughter. At that point, she was just 2 years old, and I could go with her. And Birmingham is a town that is really great for raising kids. So she was able to spend 1 year, going to nursery while I was in school, and that was a really unique experience for us. So yeah, that's how, although I don't know why I hadn't gotten the invitation, but he did, and then again, I got to go to Aston one more time.
I want to say a big thank you to Aston for the objectivity and the neutrality, because at that point, I felt like if they're offering 10 people across the world, would they offer us one of the spaces?
And yes, they did. At the end of the day, she got qualified. She was successful in the entire bidding process. So I want to say thank you to Aston for the objectivity, for the neutrality. Yes, we were just here in Lagos doing our own thing, and she submitted everything she was asked to do, the essays, the interviews, and she was pre-qualified. And at the end of the day, they chose her as one of the 10 people to study fully funded MBA scholarship on a fully funded MBA scholarship in Aston. So big thank you to Aston for
Thank
that.
you, Aston. Temitope Adeola.
Ayoola, Adeola.
We are Aston for life.